Welcome to Positive Vibration. A few weeks ago, we made a video about how to build wealth with $0 and bad credit. Number 6 in the video is about how to build wealth using owner financing. Please check out that video in the link down below. As a result of that video, we received a lot of questions from you all inquiring about owner financing. So, we decided to make a video answering all your questions and more. Now, sit back and relax because this video has a lot of great information for anyone wanting to purchase properties and unable to qualify for a conventional loan. From where to find owner financing deals to how to negotiate those deals and more. But before we get in the meat of the video, we think it's important we give you the difference between a conventional loan and owner financing. A conventional loan is when someone obtains a mortgage through a bank or lender. The approval process for a conventional loan is based on the following requirements: creditworthiness, payment history, down payment, debt-to-income ratio, employment history and status, and more. Owner financing allows buyers to purchase properties without the bank. The seller finances the property by carrying on the loan and serves as the bank. This arrangement provides the buyer with less restricted eligibility requirements. In most cases, the buyer only needs the down payment, and this strategy allows investors to purchase as many properties as possible. Disclaimer: we are not lawyers nor CPAs. Please contact a lawyer or CPA before making any investments. However, over the years, we have done over 30 deals using both conventional loan and owner financing, so we think you would find great value in our knowledge and experiences. Here we go. Number 1. Is owner financing safe? When using seller financing to purchase a property, whether it's for yourself or business purposes, always do your due diligence to ensure the seller owns the property free and clear. I know you may ask, why would someone sell their house if they own it free and clear? Well, you would be surprised. It's called motivated seller. There are 2 types of motivated sellers: financially motivated and emotionally motivated. A financially motivated seller is someone who has either lost their job and no longer have the financial means to care for the property, or someone is going through a divorce and unable to carry on the bills and property taxes on one income. An emotionally motivated seller is someone who has inherited a property after a death in the family and/or leaving in a different state and does not want to bother fixing the property, or does not want to face the pain of being in the house after the loss of a loved one. This person would gladly sell you the property in exchange for some passive income. In both cases, your job is to alleviate the pain, help with the problem, take away the stress, and lift the burden. Do not use this information to take advantage of someone's situation. Rather, use it to help. With that out the way, let's move on. You may also ask, why free and clear? If the homeowner is still making payment on the property and you want to take over the initial loan payment, this strategy is called subject to deal. This is another creative strategy some investors use to acquire properties. Maybe we will make a video about it in the future, but let's get back to owner financing. It is always best if the seller owns the property free and clear, as this allows you to negotiate a faster, better, and cleaner deal, since the seller has full control over the terms and conditions of the deal. The second thing to look out for when doing owner financing is the lien on the property. If the seller owes taxes on the property or has unpaid debts, the IRS or debt collection company may put a lien on the property. Do your homework, consult with your lawyer and CPA before making the purchase. There are other creative ways to purchase a property that has a lien on it, but we would strongly advise you to speak with your attorney. Number 2. Is owner financing more expensive? This is depending on your negotiation with the seller. Remember, when negotiating a deal, it is important both parties are equally satisfied. The seller may ask that you pay a bit more for carrying on the loan, but it could still be a good deal since you will not be paying inspection fees, underwriter fees, and you're paying significantly less at closing. Also, the seller may require that you pay a higher interest rate because of higher risk. It is still fair since owner financing is usually a short-term strategy. The terms are usually between 3 to 10 years with a balloon payment at the end of the term. Number 3. How do I find owner financing? Good question, but remember, no one is walking around with a sign or a t-shirt saying, "I just lost my job and I want to sell you my house." You must get creative. Don't be afraid to join groups, pass out your flyers or business cards, letting people know you are an investor looking for off-the-market property deals. Call local for sale by owner listings and negotiate owner financing. Find people who's willing to work on commission. Give them a percentage on each off-market successful deals. Off-market deals are houses that are not listed on MLS. Nonetheless, there is a lot of websites out there to find unlisted properties. Do some research. Again, get creative. Furthermore, those properties may be a bit far from where you live. So what? Or may not be in the best shape. So what? Be open-minded to the possibilities and be willing to get your hands dirty. Lastly, on the weekend, take your family on a road trip. Go look for properties. This not only allows you to spend time and bond with your family, but you're also looking for customers. Number 4. How to negotiate owner financing with a seller? When negotiating for a property, you always want to present the seller with multiple options, even if you're only interested in owner financing. This tactic gives the seller the illusion of being in control, provides you with negotiation leverage, and can also be used as a clarification and information tool for the seller to understand what he or she will benefit from doing owner financing. Example, let's say a seller is asking $125,000 for a property that you are interested in purchasing. You would want to present the seller with these two options that I'm about to show you, or something similar. Option 1. Mr. or Mrs. Seller, we can certainly do cash for the property. However, as a cash buyer, I would like to offer $100,000 for the property. From my experience, Mr. or Mrs. Seller, out of the $100,000, you will pay what's called capital gain tax and ordinary income tax, possibly debt service fees. Please feel free to consult with your lawyer or CPA, but after all expenses, you may only walk away with about $70,000. However, Mr. or Mrs. Seller, I would like to propose a second option, where I would be willing to pay full price for the property if you're willing to be my bank and do owner financing. With owner financing, I can put 10% down, pay 4% interest for a term of 10 years, and pay a balloon payment on the remaining loan balance after 10 years. Mr. or Mrs. Seller, with option 2, you are receiving the full asking price of $125,000 while saving on capital gain taxes, which is about 25%. Furthermore, you are saving on ordinary income tax of 39.7% from the cash amount, and also gaining 4% interest on the loan. Moreover, Mr. or Mrs. Seller, you will be earning monthly passive income, and you will not be responsible for the maintenance, tax, and management of the property. Mr. or Mrs. Seller, over a period of 10 years, you will earn a total of $152,000 for the property. At this point, would you rather have $70,000 on option 1 or $152,000 on option 2? Which option is suited for you, Mr. and Mrs. Seller? Number 5. Have an exit strategy. If you are doing owner financing because of bad credit, take the time to work on your credit so you can qualify for a conventional loan at the end of the term. If you're an investor taking advantage of this strategy to grow your portfolio, make sure you have the cash flow to purchase the property at the end of the term or apply for a conventional loan. A bonus tip: never leave your investment property under your name. Transfer your assets into an LLC or corporation to protect yourself from legal liabilities. If you do not have a legal entity form yet, or are not familiar with the process, check your local state's rules and regulations. Well, P-Vibrationers, this is it. You asked, we delivered. We hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and turn on the notification bell. Thank you for watching.